All right, Cancer, here we go. The hot spot of the connection cycle. Technically an all signs reading. Always, you know. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus here. This is your June 2023 forecast. Oh my God. Soulmate cycle. From the angle of Cancer. It's a general reading. May or may not resonate. That's a tower, by the way. May or may not resonate, but if you're here for a reason. Especially if you're a Cancerian, no doubt. I've been calling in Cancerians like a fucking lighthouse since I got here. This reading is timeless because technically you're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. Okay. Here in the pre-shuffle, just the surface energy. Okay. Me and the fickle old gal talking. Right. I'll share with you what she had to say. Starts out with a tower crossed by a hermit. Now, there's a very strong energy here. Both of you are here. Both sides. Incoming and you. The static energy that's here with me. Okay. It's a profound change. All right, it can play out many ways. I think if I'm the poet from down the middle, right, play to the crowd. It's, as far as the runner goes, it's each side. This is someone acting out of character. It's someone doing something completely different than they would normally do. It is a profound change. It might, in your runner's case, it might surprise the energies around them, right? It could be anything. In your case, it could be changing a habit, dropping a bad habit, changing a routine, changing a job, changing a location. It could be anything. All right? It's just someone acting, would talk about the incoming energy, someone acting differently. It's a profound change. It's a whole new path, right? Very sudden, very lasting. Now, we get to the fun part. Five of Swords crossed by the Nine of Swords. This is an energy of... The easiest way I can describe this frequency of energy is their usual skepticism. It's like a skepticism energy, right? Skepticism energy is similar to conspiracy energy. It's slippery. You can't really grab it. I run into it a lot. Not so much online, strangely, but offline. I run into it a lot. Every once in a while, I will meet somebody who, you know, knows what I do or whatever, things along those lines, knows about the energy reading and stuff like that. And they'll say something like, you guys are always very vague. That's how you do things, right? And I'll say something very logical back. I'll say, well, yeah, but I'm reading for thousands of people. You know, it's going to play out, the same frequency of energy plays out differently in different situations. I'll even take the logic deeper sometimes. And I'll say, I'll give the example of water. Can we agree that water is energy, right? What if my prediction was you're going to get water, right? Change the word communication. You're going to get communication to water. You're going to get water. Okay? Well, that's fine. But some of the people watching might use the water to wash their car. Some of them might use the water to drink. Some of them might boil it to make pasta. I might use it to spray my bird and give him a bath. It's still water. It's still the same energy, but because of different environmental energies and different people, it's playing out differently. Everybody got water, right? It's just like communication. You might get communication, but it's going to play out differently for all of you. So in a general reading, we can't pinpoint those things. Well, if someone's under a skeptical energy, they're going to come back with a snide comment. They always do. Oh, you would say that. Even though I just confronted them with irrefutable logic. Makes perfect sense. Oh, I get it now. Yeah. Some might use the water for, yeah, I get it. I get it. They don't say that. They say, well, yeah, you would say that. Right? Mm-hmm. Well, I can't do anything with that energy. At that point, I'll walk away because it's slippery energy. No matter what I say, you can't grab it. It's like it's made of ice. It just keeps slipping out of your hands. It's going to go around it. It's just like a conspiracy energy where you could take a flat earther up into space and show them that the earth is round, and they'll still come back at you and say, well, yeah, but that's an illusion what you're seeing, right? You're not seeing the flat surface that surrounds, you know, again, it's impossible. It's not worth bothering trying. Usually with this runner, it's not worth bothering trying. They get themselves all in a tizzy, and their short-sightedness, they can lie their way out of it. They can't do it here. It's 10 Pentacles, very little resistance, and the Chariot. But here's the kicker. The 9 Wands crossed by the 7 Swords. The 9 Wands and the 7 Swords. There's a block on any bullshit. It's shutting down this skepticism energy, which again is very similar to a conspiracy type energy. These runners often have that about you, okay? They do. We see it, it reflects in how they deny that there's any connection here, or lie to themselves usually and tell themselves that there's nothing here. There's no 10 Pentacles potential. All that's shining through is the 10 Pentacles potential, and there's very little resistance. This 5 of Wands is a very weak energy, and that's why the Chariot is here. It's your soulmate cycle driving things. The 10 Wands, there's a lot of pressure here in the energy, in the environmental energy. There's a lot of pressure for someone to do something, right? And I get it. I get the 3 of Wands, and I get the Death card bookending the Tower. Transformation, huge transformation of energy. That Death card bookending the Tower, crossed by the Hermit, is someone acting out of character. Someone who's usually skeptical of this. Someone who usually sees this whole soulmate thing as some fucking big conspiracy. All of a sudden getting it. All of a sudden the logic, the irrefutable logic gets through. And with very little resistance, there's forward movement here. All right? That's just on the surface, and I've already got powerful major arcana cards. We don't have any influence over it. The Tower's happening whether somebody likes it or not. We can't, this is major arcana. We don't control that. There's a lot of energy here. This is going to be a fucking hell of a reading, I'll tell you. You know, it is what it is. Normally, that's why we tell you, or I tell you, I know a lot of readers do, but I tell you, you can't go, don't go toward the runner. Their lesson is normally to be vulnerable. And if you go toward them, you give them an out, right? It's the same thing that I'm saying when I talk about those skeptics. And the skeptic, I don't bother. It's slippery energy. It's not worth it. They need to see, you know, if they can't get the irrefutable logic, then there's nothing I could do at that point. They're just going to keep slipping around everything I say. Even if I read them in a single person, I can generally get more specific information. Even if I read them, they're still going to find a way around it. Oh, but yeah, oh, but. It's all a bunch of oh, buts. It's frustrating. It's not worth it, I've learned over the years, right? So with these runners, they're very frustrating, and I say that a lot. Your runner is the one I swear at the most. They're a very frustrating energy. It's not worth it. Let them figure it out. Under this energy they are, I think it has a lot to do, okay, I'm done. I think it has a lot to do with, at the beginning of June, Jupiter conjunct the North Node of Destiny. It has a lot to do with that, okay? Because that's an energy that makes you, as I wrote in my blog in the write-up for June, it's an energy that makes you just feel like anything is possible. I mean, it's just roads open up before you, right? It's a very Pollyanna type energy, which gets slapped down by reality by mid-month. But still, you know, there's love beginning to flow here. The why the fuck are we here position before the cut is the Ace of Cups for you. Your energy's still attached to this. There's new love coming your way, and I've been telling you that in readings. But this person here is beginning to understand what's in their cup. And the love for you has become a little bit toxic for them because they've held on to it. That water sat too long. And somebody here is beginning to realize that. There's very little resistance stopping them from coming towards you under this month's energy. And this month stretches from about now until about the middle of July. So keep that in mind. Liberation. 9 of Pentacles after that. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody free the cup. Free Willy. Right? There's a whale swimming in the cup. Free Willy. Get him out of the cup. The cup starts to flow. Right? And this is a bit of a Pollyanna energy attached to this 9 of Pentacles. I talked about that. That Jupiter conjunct the North Node. It is. It's a little bit of it. Somebody just, all of a sudden we got a free spirit here on the runner's side. It's the easiest way to phrase it. It's not literal. But you catch my drift, right? A lot of times with me, and new people here to the channel have a hard time with it, you got to just catch my drift. I read energy a certain way, right? You can't take what I say literally, okay? It's just my way of interpreting the energy, mostly for myself. Sometimes I say things under my breath, and people take that literally. No, that's just me working the energy. That's all. Like a bread maker works the dough a little bit. Let's see where we go here. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Cancer for June 2023, universe. Let's go. Give me a reading. It knows what I mean. Let's go. That's it. Done. Can't shuffle anymore. Your overall energy of every... Jesus Christ, I told you. This is going to be a powerful reading. Your overall energy of my head in my hand right now. Your overall energy of everything that's going to follow the table is judgment. It is a phoenix rising energy. It is a resurrection energy. It is communication energy. It is so many energies, I can't even fucking count them. And the deck is splitting. The deck is splitting. You see it? When that happens, look. We want to look. It's right there. It's the Hierophant. Yeah, I told you. I mean, I pulled this card. I had my head in my hand, and the deck split perfectly right at that Hierophant. So the Hierophant's one of the energies, fuel and judgment. Underneath it is truth. The whole month of June is about cold, hard truths coming to light. And the truth is, this person wants something with you. All right? All that skeptical energy, that conspiracy type energy, that slippery devil frequency of energy that they're normally in, short-sightedness, 5 of Swords, anxiety, 9 of Swords, pacing the kitchen, 2 in the morning, 8 swords in their head, all of it, it's blocked. Especially that 7 of Swords, their usual bullshit. This is truth. Bullshit blocked, the only thing left is truth. And the truth is, they want another shot at this, okay? Or something like it. Again, I predict you get water. Well, some of you will wash your car with it. Some of you will boil it to make pasta. Some of you will drink it. I predict communication already. But for some of you, it's this runner, or this runner coming towards you, I should say. They could be just coming toward what your connection showed them. Some of you will get to hear from your person. It's possible. It's very possible with this energy. Here's the energy around your connection. This is how they're behaving in the 3D. This is their soul. This is the hidden energy, message from the universe, red with the energy of your connection. And this is the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can. I will clarify everything, throw some universe cards over the top. And that's where we're going to go. Right here. Energy around your connection. See, look. This is a powerful reading. That's another major arcana. How many fucking major arcanas are we going to get? We had bookending major arcanas in the pre-shuffle, along with a Chariot, along with the first 2 cards being major arcana. I got major arcana in the over reading, red with a Hierophant, which is major arcana. I mean, I got an Ace of Cups and flowing Ace. I got it's right here. There's justice about to happen. The black cat and the white cat have the potential to have a conversation and come together here. These are energies that bring things together, that balance energy. That's what this is. Okay? Justice in your connection right now means it's primed, it's running, it's ready to go. Somebody just needs to get in the driver's seat and hit the gas. How are they behaving in the 3D? Page of Wands. They want something new under this energy. That's the Pollyanna of the Jupiter conjunct North Node, which I'll pull on later in the week. I will. It's just my little explorer page. They want an adventure. They want something new. Their life, all the runners, man, their life is boring and they've been lying to themselves about it. They're not happy. Man, do you make them happy. Holy shit with the cards that are here. Soul energy. Bookend injustice. Ace of Cups came back from the pre-shuffle. Ace of Cups in the pre-shuffle is crossed by Judgment. My overall energy always ties closely to the soul position. So I got Judgment crossing the Ace of Cups in 2 places here, including the soul position. Again, this cup is flowing. Somebody gets it. Under this energy, they get it. I want something new. This energy, this Ace of Cups flows. It comes to the 3D. Oh, yeah, I totally want something new. The connection feels like it's something they can have. Feels like it's there. There's no excuses. There's no bullshit about how it's too late or it's been too long. It's all here. Again, I reiterate, the Tower crossed by the Hermit in the pre-shuffle. On the surface energy, it is someone acting out of character, different than they normally would. And in your runner's case, it's probably going to surprise the shit out of the energies around them. Let's talk to the fickle old gal universe. All right? On the surface here, everything looks great. In the base energy. Could all go to shit when I clarify, but I doubt it in this case. And I think that's why I went on my diatribe in the pre-shuffle. I need you all to understand, because there's people out there, I swear to God, my readings get nitpicked more than anybody else's. And it's always some fool who doesn't understand how energy works. You have to understand, I'm reading a frequency of energy. It's going to play out differently for all of you. Okay? So take what resonates. You have to understand that. It's just a fact. What's the universe want to say? It's red with justice. 4 of Pentacles. Again, what's been holding this thing back? The universe is like, something's been building here. This card this energy ties to the Ten of Wands I showed you in the pre-shuffle quite a lot. This is an energy of miser energy. Somebody's been holding on to this for a long time. I already said when I pulled it here, it's become toxic because it sat too long. It has. Somebody has held on to this too long. Something here, there's too many powerful cards around this Four of Pentacles. This will be interesting to clarify. We'll see more here. What's the potential final outcome? Red with communication, Page of Wands, yeah, the Hangman. Again, someone here has a new perspective. I can't say that this results in communication. It feels like it does. It feels like somebody coming off the fence. Somebody who's been on the fence a long time, afraid to do it. But everything up here feels warm, okay? And everything here feels cold. So what I get is I get the connections ready for the black cat and the white cat to have a conversation. It's an easy way to explain the energy, all right? Very simplistic, but that'll get the point across. This cup is flowing, but it's been held for a long time. What this could result in, if this is communication, is somebody who comes in and it might end up as an argument that you two have. They might resent the fact. They might take their own inner bullshit and project it onto you. It's possible. But somebody in this energy of June has a new perspective on their life, and they want something new. Okay? And we see that with judgment here, which is red with a Hierophant. They're making decisions about the long term here. No more short-sighted thinking, that Five of Swords that was in the pre-shuffle. No more of that. That's done. That skepticism about the future and all that. It's not. Somebody wants new adventures. Let's clarify. Let's talk to the witches. Randomly at the bottom is an Ace of Pentacles. Why is Justice here? Why? Justice and Judgment in the same reading. Jesus Christ. Wow. Death and the Hierophant. Three cards that don't come out for a bang in a bar parking lot. This is a very, very powerful connection. All right, it really is. Let's go. Justice. Why is it here? Yep. More balanced energy. Minor Arcana Justice card. In fact, for the most part, Six of Pentacles. Minor Arcana Justice card. Giving. Balance. The connection is there. It's open. It feels warm and inviting. Can I phrase it like that? Does that make sense? It feels warm and inviting to this energy that normally holds back. It does. Now, again, this is flowing. But what's flowing out of it has bits of fear and toxin and apprehension to it. But it doesn't matter. It's flowing anyway. All right? All right. What's going on? What's on top? Because it sat too long. Still water. You don't want to drink the still water. Well, we don't have any choice here. This is powerful environmental energy. What's on top? Yeah, strength. Heart chakra's open. It's warm and inviting. It just feels nice. Look at the lion. You can just imagine him purring, right? He's purring. He's sleeping. His eyes are closed. He's perfectly calm with her, right? It's like old Flem the parrot over here, who's being very quiet. He'll fall asleep in my lap, watching TV. He'll just fall asleep. Very calm, very nice. I get that same energy here. Why is the Strength card here? Knight of Wands. Again, it's incoming. The energy of this connection is inviting. It's open. This is the open sign hanging on the window. Warm and inviting. Come on in. Smell. It's like a house that's been staged where they bake cookies. And it's got the smell of cookies inside of it, right? It's very nice. It's warm. It just is. That's just the energy. All right. Page of Wands. Somebody wants something new. They want the new adventure. Well, they wanted it for a long time. Usually they bullshit their way out of it. It's a skepticism type energy in these runners, which is very similar to a conspiracy type energy. It's slippery. Doesn't matter what you say, right? That's why they ran in the first place. This is if they're still under that energy at a time, let's say they were still under it. It's being blocked temporarily. But it's somebody who would show up, bang you, and even if it was great, for example, let's say it was the best bang they ever had, I'd say, yeah, well, I still have to stay where I'm at. And it's slippery. There's no winning with it. In this case here, there's a chance for a win. And again, this Hangman, we get a new perspective energy off of it. Somebody acting differently than they normally would. which is someone who takes chances here. Page of Wands takes chances. In the Witch's Tarot, it's my little boy, right? Adolescent. Little boys take chances. I mean, I'm surprised I still have hands. I shouldn't have Steve hands with all the chances I took with M80s and other explosives as a kid. Fireworks. I told you, we always had a kid, used to go down to South Carolina and get them and bring them over, right? And we'd have stacks of them. I remember one time I had a gross of M80s, 144 M80s. Jesus. They all had short wicks, too. I'm surprised I still have a hand. This is someone who wants to take some chances. Maybe someone who doesn't usually. Why is the Page of Wands here? I think about it now, I cringe. Somebody wants something different than what their life has been. 10 of Pentacles crossing it. Somebody wants a shot at the real, a shot at the title, yes. But also, somebody, again, wants to take some adventures away from what their life has been. Their life around them under this energy is making them want something new. Okay? And what's on top? Ace of Pentacles. The card that was randomly at the bottom of this deck when I picked it up. I showed it to you. Yeah. I want something new. A solid new beginning. I want a new beginning. I want something real. But this is about new adventures, not about sticking with the old under this energy. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Queen of Pentacles. What have I been saying? This is you. This is the soul nurturing energy of a Queen of Pentacles. I said it's inviting. I told you a sweet story about a parrot sleeping in my lap. I showed you a lion purring, eyes closed, right? It's pretty much what Flem the parrot is doing right now on the perch to the left of me. That's exactly what he looks like. Just replace the lion with a parrot. He's sound asleep over here. That's how relaxing the energy is. That's why I tell you that, right? He reads energy. If I wasn't telling the truth, he'd be all chirpy and jumping around and doing whatever. He's not. He's that fucking lion. They want the new adventure towards you because something about you now. They get it. They get the logic. They understand the feelings. The Ace of Cups is flowing. But they've been a miser with this a long time. They've been holding on to this cup. And again, this ties to that Ten of Wands, that pressure in the pre-shuffle. So sometimes, under those circumstances, sometimes people blurt out things they don't mean, or just, I don't know why the fuck I'm here. I don't know. I'm just reaching out, like that. It's like, well, that doesn't sound very nice, but they mean it to be. It's just, this cup isn't just flowing, it's exploding out, right? It's like that science experiment where you make the volcano, right? It's like that. All right, you pour it, and then boom, the volcano happens. Yeah, it's that. All right, let's go. Give you something for your mind's eye. I'm shuffling on the Ace of Cups right now. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. That's it. Can't shuffle anymore. King of Pentacles. The cup is, my volcano analogy is accurate because this is a balanced energy. This is a stable, I'm sorry, not balanced. It's stable energy here. It's very stable, King of Cups. But what's been building, the pressure that's been building, is somebody's built their life around this stability, this security blanket. And it's all the emotion is exploding right now. Everything they've had to hold back. There's a lot of frustration here. And it's reflecting in the 3D. The soul has a lot of pressure on it, but it's not frustrated. The frustration ends over here. I get that. What's on top? Yeah, Page of Pentacles. Why's the Page of Pentacles here before I open my big mouth? Yeah, the Three of Pentacles. I'm just going to paraphrase this energy, okay? It's got a little bit to do with the card meanings, but it's easier for me just to take the energy as a whole and just give you a homespun version of it, okay? Someone's tired of thinking about this. Someone's tired of watching this. Someone's tired of spying. Someone's tired of this being in the background. Someone's tired of this cup being forced to sit still, okay? Again, it is the volcano experiment. It's exploding, this cup, and it's emptying. It's all emptying out. Wow. I mean, honestly, tired of watching? I'm gonna go get. And that is exactly what Jupiter conjunct the North Node type energy makes people do. If it's something you can have in the 3D, there's no reason not to get it. The logic is there. It makes sense. Things that would normally not make sense to this person make sense. The emotions make sense. You make sense. All right. Four of Pentacles. Let's talk to the fickle old gal. Why is the Four of Pentacles here? Yep, bird's still asleep. Jesus. It is very inviting. You know? It's there. And it's, I would say it's intentional by the universe, but it's not. It's just the effect, the byproduct of the environmental energies right now. Right? It just is. And they definitely are reviewing their Ten of Pentacles. They're alive. Four of Pentacles here. My miser energy is crossed by the same card that was here. It's red with here. It's the Six of Pentacles again. It was crossing here. It's also crossing here. So where they've held back, they now, the environmental energy is encouraging them to give to it. But with this comes some volatility. You hold things back for a while, right? There's pressure that's built. This is tied to that Ten of Wands energy from the pre-shuffle. It really is. And I just got backed up by that for sure. What's on top? 10 Cups. So inviting. Doesn't that look nice? I mean, it's bullshit. But doesn't that look nice? Wouldn't that be wonderful? Right? I got the Beach Boys. Wouldn't it be nice? Right? Ringing in my head, that first line. Wouldn't it be nice? It's right there. Yeah. This picture, right there, the nice picture, is why that lion is so calm. And Phlegm over here just beak scraped. When a bird beak scrapes, they're very comfortable, they're very calm, they're very relaxed. It's a sign of a content parrot. A lot of people take them to the vet for it. I keep hearing this clicking noise, this scraping noise, right? Yeah, it just means he's happy, dumbass. Save yourself the vet bill. Do some research. At the end of the day here, yeah, it just feels right to give to this under this energy. It does make sense. If you're looking for the shade in this reading, right? Oh, Steve, this is a very sugar-coated reading. Yeah, wait for it. Why's the Ten of Cups here? Six of Wands. What did I just say? This is victory. It just feels nice to give to this. Again, I hearken you to the lion. Purring. That's what that is. Why is the Ten of Cups here? Because it just feels nice to get this. It's victory. They see victory in this. They think they can get this. They think they can get it. They go towards it. Yeah, I get that. Overall energy. Judgment with a Hierophant and an Ace of Swords. A reconciliation energy on top of all that. On top of the truth. It's all here. Feels great. I want to come bang you. This is nice. I wish you and I were deep soulmates. I'd be over in 5 minutes. Even if I had to get on a plane. It might take me 12 hours. You might be way to hell over in Greenland or some shit. I don't know. But at the end of the day, now we come to the Hangman, which has a lot of energy attached to it. Oh, the bat's eyes are open. You could see it. Yeah. Phlegm's eyes aren't open. Phlegm the parrot's sound asleep over here, snoring away. Because I'm still getting this energy. It's nice. Justice is always nice. Balanced energy is happiness. And I got justice crossed balanced energy crossed by Six of Pentacles. Right? And again, I got the Six of Pentacles here with a Ten of Cups. And a Six of Wands, victory. And a heart chakra open with the green wreath. Heart chakra energy right here. It's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Wait for it. Why is the Hangman here? Fucking heck. I'm still shuffling. We're still... Okay, we're done. That's it. Oh, you ain't gonna believe this. You ain't gonna believe this. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles crossing here, crossing here, crossing here. Unreal. Now I need to look what's fueling this. 9 Wands. And that's why the Hangman is here. There's that 9 Wands. It's blocking the 9 Wands. This is why you got to be a little bit able to think on multiple levels to pull a tarot reading or to read energy for sure. Okay? This ties to the 9 of Wands from the pre-shuffle. The 9 of Wands from the pre-shuffle was blocking bullshit, the 7 of Swords. Right? This is the problem. This is why we have a hang-up here, a slight hang-up on giving to this, because the Nine of Wands is blocking the bullshit. Their usual bullshit doesn't work, and that scares the shit out of them a little bit. That's the volatile energy that comes with the Ace of Cups exploding. That's why I say they might show up. But they might show up a little grumpy under this energy, even though their intention is to get this. And the connection is very soul-warming, and you're very nurturing. And I want something new. I don't like my Ten of Pentacles anymore. The emotions flow out, right? Could result in a fight on their side for sure, if they're married to somebody. But the slight hang-up, the slight blip in the energy is the fact that this person, we always do. We try to go to our core programming, our go-tos, right? Imagine you're a smoker, right? And you have to go, and usually you go, you do something, and then you, at work, and then you take a break, right? Well, imagine you, I think the best way to describe this would be, imagine you go on break, but you don't have any cigarettes, right? And nobody around you has any. Well, you usually have them. You're going to be a little bit frantic on that break. You're not going to know what to do with yourself. Usually, I work 2 hours, I take a break, I have a smoke. In this case here, your person doesn't have the smoke. So there's that empty feeling, there's that worry, there's that, oh my God. You know, and it causes a hang-up. It causes them to pause for a moment. I don't know if it keeps them there or not. What's on top? Doing my best to explain the energy here. It's very complicated, more complicated than most people watching realize. It's real easy to Monday morning quarterback somebody's reading. It's another fucking thing to be here swimming in this energy and trying to talk to thousands of people at the same time and make instant decisions about what to say. Try it. It's not that easy. All right. Death card. Man. This is, again, it's a stopped energy. It's something here something's missing. It's what I just said. The cigarette is missing. In this case, for your person, the Seven of Swords is missing. They can't. The energy is transformed. It's changed. All right? Their fallback, their normal fallback is missing. Their fallback is bullshit. The Seven of Swords. You know, well, I'm not going to bother. Yeah, they might nurture my soul, but I'm good where I'm at. You know, I'm fine. I got my stuff here. I'm happy. Right? It's not there. That's their cigarette, the lie. They're on a break now and they don't have a pack. What do? Oh my God, everything's different. Everything feels weird. Oh my God, it's like that. So, something's missing. Why is the Death card here? The Six of Cups. Yeah. What's transforming is within this person. This card says, before I get to that, this card says that they're going to show up. This card says this is, because this is tied to you. It's red with the Queen of Pentacles. Okay? This is your energy attached to this. You're the soul nurturing thing. Someone from the past returns. Okay? Under new energy. Without their cigarettes. Okay? Without the Seven of Swords. Someone returns. But there is I'm going to tell you, there is a grumpiness with that. Right? And, you know, as an ex-smoker, I could tell you if I was on a smoke break and I didn't have any smokes and you came up to talk to me, I might be a little grumpier than I normally would be. Okay? It's like that. It is like that. They don't have that Seven of Swords to fall back on. It's just all motherfucking truth. Driven by this God source, the universe itself. So yeah, they do. But there is some grumpiness here. Because they don't have that Seven of Swords. It's being blocked. It's not there. Alright. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. Somebody does return. It is up to their free will. It is Six of Cups. But it's a nice energy. It's someone who's really getting this. Their new perspective on this connection and you is how great it would be. Again, the Beach Boys showed up with, wouldn't it be nice? Yeah. Wouldn't it be nice? Even if the lyrics of that song aren't you guys. Because the lyrics go, wouldn't it be nice if we were older, then we wouldn't have to wait so long. It's about two young kids that want to go off and be, you know, well, get their own place and live their life, but they're stuck, you know, they're still kids. But it doesn't matter. It's about the theme of it more than it is anything else. You know, this is someone realizing with this Page of Wands, wouldn't it be nice if I went toward the soulmate? Oh, oh my God, my life, there's so much feeling, and the feelings are flowing at the same time. All right? But those feelings have been blocked for a long time. So there's a bit of a grumpiness. I'm just going to put it that way. That's the easiest way I can phrase it. I don't want to call it a resentment energy. The anger is within themselves, but a lot of times people project anger at themselves onto other people. That's just common. That's just what it is. All right. So this is the way people are. Most people, and that's a little bit of what's happening here. All right. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. You have had the most powerful reading so far in this zodiac fly-through. So far. I haven't done the Leo soap opera yet. Obviously, that's next. Good Lord. I'm going to need a beer for that one. All right, let's go. 3 cards from the bottom. Yeah, the guys, I can't make this stuff up. 2 soulmates coming together. 2 of Cups. Balanced energy again. Balanced energy crossed by balanced energy. Balanced energy. 6 of Pentacles here. Balanced energy. Again, the energy, your connection feels so warm and inviting. It does. 6 of Swords. It feels beautiful. And here's the Knight of Pentacles, and here's healing. 4 of Swords. It's a healing energy coming off of it. Underneath that is the Fool. A brand new, just go for it. This person, whoever this belongs, I think both sides are taking leaps of faith in the month of June. But this side is behaving way out of character, okay? And it's been a long time coming. They've always known this. This is a reliable energy, the Knight of Pentacles. It's slow. It's the second slowest energy in the tarot. But it's read with the 2 of Cups. They've always known this. It's taken a long time for us to get here. It really has. And this card says that too. This is Ace of Pentacles, grandma on the freeway at 15 miles an hour. It takes her a long time to get places. All right? The reason that they may show up, right? The reason that this is happening is to bring some healing. They need healing. It implies that there's some pain here. I'm sure there is. There is, because when that Ace of Cups becomes toxic, when you hold back something that you're well aware of, that there's some kind of connection here, and all the bullshit goes away, there's pain. That hurts. Yeah, they hurt themselves, but it's there. So, okay, I would say for a good number of you, this person shows up. Okay, I predict water. Right? But again, with water, it can play out differently. There's a whole bunch of people watching, thousands, 20,000 in fact, for a Cancer reading. Some people are going to drink the water. Some people are you're all going to get water. But for some of you, it's drinking water. For others of you, it's cooking water. For others of you, it's wash your car water. It plays out differently in different situations, but it's still the same frequency. It's still water. So for some of you, this person shows up and you end up having a great conversation. For others of you, this person shows up and they end up being grumpy and you tell them to go fuck off and it ends in a big fight. It can happen. I can see that happening here. I can feel that for some of you. For others of you, they don't show up, but they do go towards something that reminds them of this connection. This connection taught them something and they will go toward that. Okay? Now, I've explained the concept of the same frequency of energy plays out differently in different situations more times than I probably felt I need to. My niece got it on the first explanation. I didn't even have to use water. She came back with explanations back at me and examples back at me, right? When she was 6. So I want people to understand, when you watch anyone's reading, mine or anyone's, if communication is predicted, that's going to play out differently for everybody, all right? I want you to keep that in mind. So it is what it is. Yeah, there's a strong indication of, definitely at the very least on both sides, some healing coming here, one way or another. All right? Because you're going to be figuring out some things too. Right? This connection is going to feel warm and fuzzy to you. You're going to get some additional lessons out of it, whether they show up or not. All right? Because you're connected to this connection. The connection's a ball of energy in the middle, and you two plug into it on either side. You each get something out of it. So make sure you allow this energy to flow. Make sure you allow that little sleeping lion to fall asleep on your lap. All right? That's it. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. Good luck.